Hey there, Anthony. Kevin here with Orkin. I just wanted to thank you again for calling on Orkin and trusting us to come out and check out your situation. As I shared with you, I'm happy to let you know that those pictures that you sent me were flying ants, which is great news. The not so great news is that your home is not under a bond or under a termite bond, which means you don't have any protection against termites. So, as promised, I put together some X's and O's here, basically a game plan from Orkin to share with you to let you know how we can protect you and your family, and most importantly, your investment, your home, from any termite damage now or in the future. So I want to share a little bit of information about Orkin and also termites as well, and then I'll get into the details about how we're going to protect your property. So just want to start by letting you know that Orkin's been in business for a long time, to the tune of 120 years. We've been protecting homes throughout the country for a long time, especially here in Florida. We know the right way to do it. We've seen it all, and our goal is to make sure that you're protected against all three types of termite species here in Florida that cause havoc to wood structures, homes, and et cetera, to the tune of $5 billion in damage annually. So, one of the things to know, Anthony, when you bring on Orkin as your termite protection and you're basically hiring us, the other thing that you get is you get an expertly trained home inspector, in this case, me, to be available to you guys throughout the year. Now, I am required to come out on an annual basis to do a reinspection to make sure that you guys are clear and everything looks good. But throughout the year, if you have any problems or any issues whatsoever, you can reach out to me anytime. I'll come over free of charge, take a look, do an inspection. We do offer everything from lawn service. We offer pest control service. We provide mulch to our customers. We have a gutter guard product that is very valuable to a lot of our customers. And so there's just a lot of things that Orkin does that many of our customers don't know about. And with an expertly trained home inspector, along with the other experts that will be coming onto your property to do the treatment itself, you're going to be in good hands. So I want to take a quick moment to I want to actually start with the termites. There's actually three types of termites I've mentioned to you in the state of Florida that it's imperative that homeowners understand and protect against. The two subterranean species, it's the eastern subterranean and the Formosan, they live in the soil. They forage through the soil out in your yard, underneath your slab, and unfortunately up into your home or into homes. They're looking for moist or conducive conditions, moisture buildup around pipe or plumbing penetrations, cracks in the foundation, and any way they can basically get to the wood framing of your house, they're going to do it. They're a tiny little invasive critter that, as I've already said, causes lots of damage. The third type of termite is the drywood termite. The unique thing about the drywood termite, and I'll show you a couple of slides on that, is they do not need the soil to live. They live their entire lifespan inside the wood. And once a drywood infestation takes hold of a property, worst case scenario is a fumigation. So termites, Anthony, work much like bees. They live in colonies. There's a queen, there's workers, there's soldiers, there's reproductives, and so it's a big task to make sure that we handle all aspects of the colony and make sure that we're wiping out the colony, both the colonies before they get established in your house and on your property. And so here in the state of Florida, it's warm. People love to live here, and so do termites. It's a moist, humid environment. It's warm down here, and it's perfect for termites year round, basically. And so the thing about the subterraneans, as I've already mentioned, they can enter the house through the tiniest cracks in the foundation, through plumbing penetrations, also through the eave gaps and cracks in the soffits of the roof and in the attic, etc. And so oftentimes, and we actually had the situation at your place. I showed you the pinched body on that picture you sent me, which was the good news is like I said, it was a flying ant. What our goal is to protect you guys from termites, so you can stay protected and keep your investment in good shape through the life of the time that you're there, and as if you eventually sell the house. You don't want to have any unsightly or unseen, termite damage that would be out of pocket cost to you. So the Formosan termite, all of this information, by the way, Anthony, is on YouTube, on Google, if you want to cross check any of this. The Formosan termite is the supervillain of termites. It's a larger termite. They live in colonies numbering in the millions. They eat wood at a faster rate, and they're just very, very destructive termites. And 10 years ago, they weren't in Florida, and now they're all throughout Florida. And so it's a unfortunate situation that we're dealing with, and we're making sure that all of our homeowners are protected. The last termite, as I've already mentioned, I want to just share a few slides with you, is the drywood termite. They live inside the wood throughout their life cycle. They kick out a sawdust-looking material. It's actually termite doo-doo, or termite poop, and they get in through the attic most often when they swarm, through the eave gaps of gutters, vents, and etc. And once they take hold of a house, Anthony, I don't know if you've ever seen a home that's been tinted before on TV or in a neighborhood you've lived in, but the worst case scenario for a home that gets infested with drywood termites is a fumigation. And so this is what we're trying to avoid for you and for all of our customers, because if we protect your home against just subterraneans and your neighbors get that drywood infestation and they swarm over to your house, you're not going to be protected. The claim would be denied, et cetera, because you don't have the full, protection against all three. Now, I do want to go back here. My slides were out of order. I apologize. I do want to talk to you real quick about this thermal, or the Orkin Therm insulation product that we have. We encourage all of our customers to consider installing a 4-inch cap of Orkin Therm or tap insulation into their attic. Most, if not all, homes in Florida are under insulated. It's a term called the R value. When I'm up at the attic, I'm looking for a bunch of different things. One of the things I'm looking for is the R value. I actually have some pictures of your attic. Your attic has some insulation in it. Not too bad, actually. It ranges in the mid 20s to 30 on the R value in most places. But due to the age of your house and the fact that it is in Florida, and the recommended R value for Florida is an R value of 60 due to the radiation from the sun. In order for your house to be working energy efficiently and keeping your AC unit working keeping your AC working efficiently and not as hard, and improves your energy bill, and most importantly, this tap insulation it has a pest control component to it. So there's a twofold benefit to considering the tap insulation recommendation that I have for you for your attic. You're going to improve the energy efficiency of your home. You keep your rooms cooler in the summer, warmer in the winter, and you put an extra layer of pest control in your attic so that any roach, ant, or termite that comes into contact with the insulation that we would put in there on top of your current insulation, it's going to kill any bug that comes into contact with it. It also keeps noise down, outside noise down, keeps your house cooler as I mentioned, and warmer in the winters, and it protects against pests. So it's a great product. I've put together two quotes for you: one to protect your home with tap insulation installed, and one without. And whether you go with the tap insulation now or not, it's something that I like all my customers to be aware of and know about, because even if it's not in your budget right now, it's something that you could add on at any time in the future, bringing up the value of your home. Like I said, saving you some money on your energy, your energy bill each month, up to anywhere from 20, sometimes 30% on your energy bill. And from an ecological standpoint, it's going to help control pests in the house. It's all natural. It's a recycled newspaper product with boric acid rolled into it, which is what kills the termites and the bugs that come into contact with it. It's fire resistant and helps keep your house quieter from exterior noise. So that is the information on the insulation I wanted to provide to you. That's a quick picture of what it looks like when it's blown into the attic. So let me get over to the game plan for you. As I mentioned, I was a football coach. These are your X's and O's basically for your house and how the technicians will come in and protect you. Just want to go through this real quick. On the outside of your home, there's two ways we protect your house. the first thing we have to do is protect the slab or the foundation of your home. And so we're going to trench around the exterior of your slab, and we're going to put a liquid product called Termidor, which is a phenomenal product for knocking out termites, knocking out ants, knocking out roaches, etc. Once the termites forage through and hit that Termidor, it's going to get on their exoskeleton, and it's going to dry them out and kill them. But it'll also kill any other termites it comes into contact with, helping to kill out. It helps to kill out the colony. Pardon me. So the other way that we protect the outside is by installing bait stations. So in addition to the trench that we put at the base of your house, around the foundation, we're going to put bait stations around your home as well. And this is going to help protect not only your slab, but it's going to protect your yard as well. If you imagine a 300-foot ring around your home, Anthony, that is the range of which termite colonies can potentially affect your home. It could be in your neighbor's yard, it could be in your backyard, etc. These bait stations act as an extra barrier, and they help knock out the colonies in your yard and potentially under your slab by the ants, or not, excuse me, the termites foraging through, feeding off of these bait stations, and then taking the bait back to the colony, wiping out the queen, wiping out the entire colony. So that's the game plan for inside, or excuse me, for the outside of your home. The inside of your home, the approach we take is we have a Termidor product, the liquid we use on the outside, but it's in a dry foam material, and we're gonna the focus on the inside is gonna be the wall voids, particularly around your plumbing penetration. And so anywhere there's plumbing penetration under your sinks, the wall void behind there is going to be protected with this dry foam. And as you can see, I took some moisture readings. One of the things I do when I come out for inspections, looking for conducive conditions, your moisture readings on the inside of the house around the windows actually looked good, that's great news. And the windows are another area that we're going to protect inside the home. So we're going to put the dry foam into the wall voids throughout the house, around the plumbing penetration, etc. We'll actually install a bath trap in the front bedroom closet. It's a small little door in the wall that we'll put so that we get access to the plumbing around the bathtub, which is a very common place for termites to enter a home. And then, as I mentioned, we're going to take care of the doors, all the door frames, and all the window frames. So that's the inside of the house. And then in the attic, we're going to make sure we take care of all the exposed attic wood. There's a ton of unexposed, untreated, or bare wood up there. As I mentioned, it's a haven for all pests, but particularly for drywood termites. So we're going to protect the attic. We're also going to protect the eaves, which is the soffits, which is the ventilation system for your roof. We're going to put a dust up there to make sure that all termites that try to enter, or any bug for that matter, that hits that soffit will be knocked out by the dust that we put up there. So that is the game plan, my friend. Let me show you a couple pictures of the attic. Let me see here. Put these pictures in right quick of your attic. So took some pictures of your attic. You can see the blown in insulation that you have. We would put a 4-inch, if you choose to go with the tap insulation, we'd put a 4-inch cap of our tap insulation on top of what you have up there. And these are the current view. This is the view of your, there's a ruler already up there that shows how much insulation is blown in. At just under 10 inches, you're looking at a little over a 30 R value, maybe a 35 R value. Once we put the 4 inches of insulation in, you're going to be all the way up to about a 45 R value, which is phenomenal for your energy usage at the house, and more importantly for the protecting against bugs. So a couple other pictures, or actually one other picture I have, just a quick shot of the outside. And again, this is for the technicians so that they know where your AC unit is, and they will be trenching against the foundation there of your house. So that is the game plan, and I just want to share the numbers with you now so that you have an idea what the investment is here for you to the two different options I have and the investment involved with protecting your home. So what I've done is put together the numbers for you for an all termite protection plan, which covers you against all 3 termites. After the first year of treatment, and that first year, which covers you for all of the treatment and 1 year of coverage, there's an annual renewal of $396. So the 3-year price and the 5-year price I'm going to share with you is the first year plus the annual renewals added in. So it gives you a chance to lock in the annual renewal at 396, get it all paid for up front so that you are completely covered and you don't have to pay on an annual basis. And you're good to go for 3 to 5 years. And then we have the Orkin billing program. I'll talk to you a little bit about at the end about the Orkin billing program. Orkin billing is a phenomenal in-house billing program that we have that allows us to do all of the work without any money out of your pocket. You get a bill in the mail about 2 to 4 weeks after the job's complete, and then you have anywhere from 45 to 90 days to take care of the bill. And if needed, you can actually run it into installments and payments over a time period if needed to pay off the investment. So let's start with the cost for the termite coverage plus the 4-inch cap of the insulation, which again is bringing a great value to your home. If you wanted to be covered for termites for 5 years plus the 4-inch cap of insulation, the investment for you or the cost would be $7,290. The 3-year investment or the cost for 3 years to be covered for termites for 3 years plus the insulation top off in your attic would be $64.98, and 1 year of termite protection plus the tap insulation would be $57.06. If you went with the 1 year or even the 3 year, you would have the option to pay the annual renewals each year to continue on for a maximum of 5 years of coverage for the termites. If the adding tap insulation is not in your budget right now, I completely understand. Again, it's my goal to share the information with you so that you know what your options are to upgrade and to protect your home. If you want to go with just termite protection with no tap insulation and be covered for a full 5 years, it would be $46.03. If you wanted coverage for 3 years, that would be $38.11, and 1 year of coverage would be $30.19. And keep in mind, as I mentioned in the beginning, each year you have a bond with us. You get a re-inspection by me. I come out, make sure your house is looking good, and I'm also available to you on the ongoing basis to answer any questions or to solve any problems, to help solve any problems on your property. So I've been talking a lot. I've been sharing a lot of information with you, Anthony. Be sure to watch this video a couple times if you need. Watch with your wife. Jot down any questions that you have. Don't forget our Orkin billing program. It's a great way for customers to be able to invest in their home, to be able to upgrade their home with the various products that we have, but not having to put all of that money out of pocket, up front. You can, have up to 45, 90 days to pay it off. And if you need to set it up on an installment plan, we can discuss that as well. So, Anthony, again, it was a pleasure. Best of luck to you, man. I'm proud of you, and I'm impressed that you're a kindergarten teacher. That's super cool. And so kudos to you. Write down any questions you have. Call me, text me, reach out to me. Let me know how I can help, my friend. I will be in touch soon.